It's official. The Supreme Court has ruled in a 6-3 decision in favor of New York Rifle and Pistol Club. This is great. This is outstanding news. Ultimately, what we are looking at now is we are looking at least 7 states that are now going to have to open up people's rights to carry, because what they have is conditional carry, like you can carry under certain conditions. Now that has been struck down. Now we will talk about, states are obviously have been gearing up to fight this, and we'll talk about that in a second, but let's talk about this ruling first. This is the biggest decision on the Second Amendment that we've seen in at least a decade. This particular case gives people the right in places like New York and California to carry. You have the right to carry. Right now in the city of New York City, there's only 1,700 people that are allowed to carry legally. Yet there's over 18 million people, and there's definitely more than 1,700 criminals carrying guns. So this is great news. Again, it's a 6-3 decision. The court's majority said the Constitution requires these laws take into account the right of gun owners and not merely local officials, county sheriffs, or others who fear that too many guns on the streets are a threat to public safety. Now, of course, gun control advocates had feared that this would take place. And they should have, because when you rule on the side of law that is, ultimately what the judges said was the Constitution says they can carry, they can carry. That's what it says. Just because a few local officials decided that you shouldn't want to be able to carry, well, that doesn't matter. It just simply doesn't matter. So they should have been scared because justice was served today. Now, what the states are doing in response to this, and they've been working on this, is then putting in a lot of other roadblocks. But, we'll just see how it plays out in places like California, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Massachusetts are really the ones that are now, and Hawaii, are really the ones now that the case is all about. This is all about those states that have said, no, you can't carry in these states. So I'm glad to hear it. New York City is one of my favorite places to go. This is great news. I don't know how this is going to play out again as far as the states. Here's what I'm certain of. I'm certain they're not just going to open up constitutional carry. They'll start issuing permits more freely, is most likely what they're going to do. But you're going to see people, they're going to try to throw little red flags, and we're going to, okay, well, now you can't get a permit because of this, and but that's what we're running into now. So I think just the peddling is about to begin. But overall, I do believe that this is a good day to celebrate. This is great news. This is good news for freedoms in America. This is good news for the Second Amendment. Love to hear any insight on this. This is a reason to celebrate. Justice has been served. Now we're going to look at those 7 states, see what they do. I'm sure California's got a couple tricks up their sleeve. I think New York's going to have a harder time getting out of this one than anybody else because the case is about them. So we'll just see how it goes. But I definitely would take some pause, and this is a good reason to celebrate. Justice has been served today. Love to hear any thoughts or insight on that. Put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel with Patreon, that link is also below. The most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.